Hello, everyone. Proud to bring you Wednesday night coverage of the NBA on 2K Sports. With Greg Anthony and Hall of Famer Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan. And joining us on the sidelines, another Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. And a couple of injuries among their reserves. I expect their starters guys will be ready to do whatever's needed.
Two players injured, one of their stars out, something they'll have to dig deep to overcome.
And David Aldridge is standing by for our pregame report. David, good evening.
Kevin, thanks. Last season, some people called on Joel Embiid to be more aggressive. The process accepted that with humility, saying, I want to be great, and it's only right for people to expect me to drop 35 a night. At the same time, he said, I'm not a selfish player. If the defense double teams me, it's about making the right play. Kevin?
David, he is showing that maturity. Thanks for that report. Both teams tonight, Greg, love to push the ball up the floor, even off made shots.
You know, trying to find an opening before the half-court D can set up. I think you're going to see more and more of that every year.
I agree. Now a look at Philadelphia's starting lineup. Harrison and Embiid hold down the post for him. Seth Curry is out there with Simmons. And it's Green in at the three. And for the Wizards, Hachimura out there with Len. Then there's Russell Westbrook. Then there's Bradley Beal. And it's Neto in at the shooting guard position. And here's Westbrook from the arc. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Now Simmons. Outside, Green. Pass to Embiid. The shot, no good. And Washington the other way now. Neto, the pass to Beal. There's the pick. Nice jump shot from the top of the key. Beal's got the first points up on the board tonight here for the Wizards. And Simmons has got the ball here for Philadelphia. And you know, we often talk about Beal's skill set and his finesse. He can play a very physical game as well, Greg.
He doesn't have a choice. I mean, he had four brothers who all played football in college, so he kind of grew up around the physicality. And you can also tell Bill's taking his strength and conditioning seriously, especially after having the lower body injury issues earlier in his career.
Boy, you try to avoid this if you're the defender, because you give Bradley Beal an opportunity to create an easy shot. Look out.
And how about this, Doris? For all of his offensive accomplishments, Beal has said he wants to make the all-defensive first team at some point.
Well, he has the instincts, the athleticism, and the tenacity to do exactly that, Greg. The problem is he has had to expend so much energy at the offensive end. But what you love is he's willing to take on difficult challenges. That should help him qualify. We have seen Bradley Beal take on more of a leadership role lately. This guy wants to prove he can put a team on those big-time shoulders of his.
Embiid finds Green. Harris outside. Here's Embiid. Good. And Harris gets the assist.
Well, when you have Embiid's height and heart, you're able to convert more of those contested shots.
Pass to Len. Westbrook against Simmons. And that one's good. Westbrook.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Embiid kicks to Curry. Buries the long-range jumper.
Now, this is Curry's specialty. The catch and shoot, yes, sir, that's in his bag. Go ahead, Seth.
Outside, Beal. No good on the three.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Westbrook against Simmons. On the wing, Green. Passes to Harris. With the fadeaway. Rebound by the Wizards.
Well, that's a blown defensive coverage, but it doesn't matter. He cannot answer the bell.
Westbrook dishes to Beal. Driving inside. From deep, Neto. A second chance effort. Hachimura, no good. For Philadelphia, they've gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. Simmons looking around. Outside, Green. Just 5 to shoot. Curry's shot is good.
Well, as reliable as it gets from the mid-range. Seth Curry very good at finding those opportunities in those spaces.
Here's Westbrook. Goes back up. And it's good off the glass. Westbrook's got his second bucket tonight.
Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
No doubt those extra possessions can really add up against you when you do not take care of the defensive glass.
And they double up Embiid. Simmons. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
I admire Simmons' ability inside. That's where he's an elite finisher.
So timeout called here, the first for Washington. Washington making some changes. Daniel Gafford's checked in for Len. Bertanis comes in for Rui Hachimura. And it's Ish Smith in for Raul Neto. And the 76ers will go for a different look here. Dwight Howard's checked in for Joel Embiid. Matisse Thybulle comes in for Green. Shake Milton, he's checked in for Curry. And George Hill's subbed in for Tobias Harris. Westbrook a screen on Hill. And it's sent back by Howard.
Dwight Howard at his best, sending it back.
Westbrook can't get it to go. Philadelphia's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Thybulle, the pass to Hill. 1:35 left in the first quarter of the game. Simmons' shot is good.
What precision and focus from Simmons, just feeling no one can guard him down on the block. And what a factor Ben Simmons is on the floor. Does so much for this team in every facet of the game. He's a triple-double threat whenever he suits up.
We've got 1:18 left to play in the first quarter. Smith the pass to Gafford. Beal from long range knocks down the 3-ball. Beal's got 8 points. And sometimes people forget just how young Ben Simmons is, Greg. This is just the beginning for him.
I mean, and that's what fans are missing about Simmons, his age. I mean, you can worry about his shot, but he has a long time to figure it out. He could end up having a Jason Kidd type of a career where he becomes a solid shooter later on.
And Westbrook gets it to go on the assist from Beal. He has 6.
The slashing ability of Russell Westbrook is undeniable. Good luck keeping between him and the basket.
And there's the pass to Simmons. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
Yeah, the defender all over.
The 76ers shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game.
And as a group, they shot 75% from the line last season.
And he knocks down the first one.
The first pick in the 2016 NBA draft, Simmons has been a phenomenal addition to our league.
No good on the second free throw.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backcourt.
Smith sets the pick for Westbrook. Three-pointer. That's in, and that's his fourth basket of the night. He's taken 7 shots, a solid 57%.
I love his shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team.
Simmons with it. Howard with the screen on Smith. Russell Westbrook has been leading the charge for the Washington Wizards. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is having all sorts of problems with him. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Wizards?
Guys, right from the start, it's been apparent they're determined to establish a presence in the paint.
I think the other thing they've had going for them is their passing. Plenty of their baskets have come off assists.
The importance of the three-point shot never greater than right now, and in your eyes, there are some players who are just absolutely dead, solid, perfect from distance.
No doubt about it. And you know, there's 3 guys to me, though, that kind of separate themselves. And it's one, because you have to honor their ability equally off the dribble from 3 and at attacking the paint. Steph Curry, James Harden, and Damian Lillard. Those 3 guys can all hit pull-ups and step-backs from range off the dribble. They all got great vision, you know, so they can take advantage of defenses that get caught loading a little too much. And then they also are terrific in the paint at getting to the free throw line. So those are the 3 guys I think that create the most havoc when you start talking about having to guard the three-point line.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. So on the floor for Washington, Rui Hachimura out there with Bradley Beal. Then there's Robin Lopez. Then there's Russell Westbrook. And it's Neto in at the 2-guard spot.
And you could see he knew exactly where that long rebound was coming off, able to get there quickly and snatch it up.
Here's Westbrook, and the layup's good off the glass. Westbrook's got 11.
You have to do the best you can to keep Russell Westbrook out of the paint because he does some of his best work right there.
Philadelphia moving the ball around. A fader. Embiid, no good.
And that's really just not heads-up basketball. Don't try a fadeaway when nobody's guarding you.
Outside, Beal.
I see him.
There's the 3. But they get it back. Lopez kicks to Neto. Pass to Hachimura. That shot off. Some solid defense from Harris. The 76ers trailed by 4. Maxey passes to Embiid. Green against Beal. Curry on the wing. Shot clock at 5. Here's Embiid. That one drops, and he's now 2 for 5.
You see that nasty streak Embiid possesses. Part of why he's a superstar. Great motor.
Outside Westbrook. Green with the block. And they'll keep possession. And here's Neto outside. That's good, and so Westbrook comes up with the assist. Neto's got the lead up to 5 now for the Wizards. Philadelphia's gone 1 of 2 on three-pointers here in the second quarter so far. And the 76ers decide to take their first time out here. Alex Len's checked in for the Wizards. The 76ers also with a sub. Korkmaz checked in for Maxey. Now about 3 minutes gone in the second quarter of basketball. And here is Curry. He has 5. It's tipped. And here we go with Westbrook running it up the court. It's hauled in by Harris. Harris has got his 4th rebound in this one. Pass to Embiid. The dish to Green. Back to Embiid. Harris outside. Clock at 6. He takes it in, and the basket is good. Harris has got his first points in this one.
And really, that driving lane exists in part because of Harris's ability to be a sharpshooter from deep.
Puts it up from 17. Westbrook, no good.
I think he's got to settle down because right now it feels like he's rushing, like he's forcing some shots. This quarter, he has been completely bothered.
Here's Korkmaz. Out of bounds, Washington takes possession.
And Korkmaz, the Turkish guard, taken at the end of the first round in 2016. Spent a year overseas before joining the NBA and didn't play much early on. But last season he showed he's a starting caliber player.
Looking at who's out there now for the Wizards. Daniel Gafford's checked in for Alex Len. Bertanis comes in for Beal, and it's Ish Smith in for Raul Neto. Passes it to Hachimura. Westbrook up top. He's got 11. The pass to Bertanis. Shoots the 3. It's hauled in by Thibault. And with Korkmaz standing 6'7", Greg, there's a lot to like.
And his size can be a huge advantage in certain matchups, Kevin. Great wingspan also lets him grab a fair amount of steals. Has worked hard to get where he is and still showing room to grow.
Howard's shot is good.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Here's Westbrook. Now here is Hachimura. That's good, and so Westbrook comes up with the assist. And the Wizards lead by 3.
Well, you see the level of effectiveness Rui Hachimura has on the interior. This guy, even with good defense, can score the basketball.
It's stolen by Smith. Now Westbrook. Pass to Gafford. Up top, Hachimura. Defended by Thibault. Hachimura, no good. The 76ers trail by 3. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock in game. Hill deciding where to go with it. And he drives in. Now in the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
Smith outside. Pass to Westbrook. 1 second left. And he lays it up and in. Westbrook's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Westbrook can absorb contact, and he's got great focus and great finishing ability.
And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Wizards lead by 3. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Russell, how confident are you that there's nobody that can stay in front of you?
Very confident. I have a lot of confidence in myself. I put a lot of work in the summertime, and I'm very confident.
That is never a problem for you, Russ. Thanks very much. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. And we'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets underway.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Greetings to each and every one of you watching at this very moment. I'm Ernie Johnson. Kenny the Jet Smith is here. Shaq is here. One half is behind us. Welcome to the 2K Sports Halftime Show. It was all Russell Westbrook in the first quarter. He had 13 points, 2 rebounds, and 2 assists. And let's get your thoughts, Kenny, on the Wizards.
Well, they've given a good show to their fans so far, executing well on their home court. It's far from a done deal, though. This is a game they do not, I repeat, they do not want to let get away from them.
And over to Shaq. What did you think about Philadelphia?
They were really efficient, great approach offensively. Their shot selection was first rate. They were always working hard to get good looks. That can't change in the second half. They need to be just as well organized as they have been so far.
And now with the second half about to get underway, let's send you back courtside. See you, everybody, with Kevin Harlan.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. Well, you look at Russell Westbrook in this game, he has been everywhere.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
And part of that has to do with his mindset. He has been looking to push the action at every opportunity, and he has been in attack mode all night.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. So on the floor for Philadelphia, Harrison and Embiid hold down the post for him. Simmons is out there with Seth Curry, and it's Green in at the 3 slot. It's stolen by Hachimura. Here's Neto. For 3, Westbrook. It's hauled in by Harris. Harris has got rebound number 5 here tonight.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
Pass to Embiid. 6 to shoot. Shoots over Len. Shot is good, and the Wizards' lead is cut down to 1 on the bucket from Joel Embiid. Greg, I think of you in a New York Knicks uniform, legendary arena you played in. What was that experience like?
Kevin, intense. I remember the first time I suited up in a preseason game. We played the Dallas Mavericks. Both teams went up and down the court 3 times and nobody scored, and the fans started booing. And that's when I knew this is a little bit different. You better bring your A game.
And thicker skin, correct?
That too, yeah. Fortunately, there was no social media or internet back then. Goodness gracious.
Outside, Beal. Fires the 3. The shot misses. So Philadelphia will take it the other way. Simmons with it. He's got 5. Green finds Embiid. Missed inside.
Boy, this guy is a good finisher, so he misses a chippy. That's tough to take.
Westbrook dishes to Beal. And it's Neto in the corner. The Wizards working the ball around now. Len's shot is off. Stolen by Len. And the pass to Westbrook. Fires for 3. Another shot. The shot by Beal, no good.
I'll tell you, it has not been this guy's best night, but the teammates have been there to pick up the slack. Love it.
From deep, Green. Rebounded by the Wizards.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Simmons against Westbrook. Made that one. It's his 7th of the contest. 7 for 15 from the floor.
What a great play. Totally schooled the defender on that one.
Here's Simmons into the lane.
And how about the slashing ability of Simmons, really creating havoc for the defense with his aggressive mentality.
so for the Wizards. Lopez, he's checked in for Alex Len. Bertanis comes in for Rui Hachimura. And Smith subbed in for Russell Westbrook. Shake Milton, he's checked in for the 76ers. Maxey comes in for Green. Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. Smith outside. Pass to Beal. Back to Smith. From deep. Milton grabs the board. The 76ers trail by 3. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Good work there as it goes. Milton's got his first 2 points of the night.
Well, exposing a weakness in the defense, that's just way too easy, guys.
Smith outside. The 3 from Bertans. Hits it from 3-point range. Bertans got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
And at last year's trade deadline, it surprised some people that Bertans was one of the hottest names out there.
Right. Bertans goes from a guy who was getting limited minutes in San Antonio to playing around 30 per game for Washington. There were reports that suggested the Wizards were asking for at least 1 first-round pick and maybe a sweetener. Boy, does that show you the value of a sweet shooting big man. You know, how about the big fella making the right play there to create that bucket?
Washington making a change here. Gafford's checked in. Then for the 76ers, Howard's checked in for Embiid. Matisse Thybulle comes in for Simmons, and it's Hill in for Maxey.
For viewers, timeout's a chance to check your phone, grab a drink, but for the teams, it's all about business.
Well, there's something that the coach doesn't like. I'm curious to see which kind of adjustment he makes here.
1:30 left here in the third quarter. In the corner, Smith with it. Over Hill. Offensive rebound. And so it's Hill with it. He brings it up for the 76ers. 4-point game. Thybulle, the pass to Harris. Here's Milton. Spins to the rack. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Thybulle can't get it to go. Washington leading now by 4. Beal up top, guarded by Harris. Yep, that one goes. Beal's got 10 points in the game.
Well, Bradley Beal has become such a good playmaker, finishing through contact. That is beautiful.
Hill dishes to Harris. Howard with a screen on Beal. Bombed up there for Howard. That one's not going to go.
And he saw the play develop, but the pass just wasn't there.
It was a really good thought for sure, but the lob has got to be better than that.
Outside Hill.
And whenever Harris is aggressive like this, I think it's for the best because he has that ability to attract contact.
This is his first free throw of the game.
Shooting 2.
First free throw is good. And Harris drops them both.
An efficient night from the line. This is a guy who puts in the work and it pays dividends.
I always like to hold for the last shot right here.
Well, that's great execution if you can do that, because it takes any chance at momentum away from your opponent.
And here's Westbrook.
Well, you love that Seth Curry is trying to get into the space of the shooter and make it a tough shot. That's nice.
And we've watched 3 so far in this one. Washington out in front. They lead by 4. And we're coming right back after this break to get the fourth quarter underway. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with his feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Well, that's what a great pass will do, right? You love the unselfish play.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. In it forward, it's Hachimura and Bertans. Bradley Beal is out there with Russell Westbrook, and it's Gafford in at the center. That's the 5 on the 4 for the Wizards. The 76ers trail by 4. Pass to Hill. And the foul on Daniel Gafford. That is his first foul of the game. Lenz checked in for Daniel Gafford. Now here is Hill. 6 on the shot clock. Philadelphia needs to get a shot off. And Embiid gets it to go.
Well, he had trouble making shots in the first period, but rounding into himself here in the second.
Now Westbrook over Hill. Pulled the shot a little left, but the bounce goes his way. And the Wizards lead by 3. And the 76ers shooting 47% from the floor, getting it done. Hill passes to Green. Feeds to Embiid. Rebound by the Wizards. Lang's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Westbrook feeling it out a bit. He feeds it to Land. Yep, it counts.
We know that Russell Westbrook will have the ball in his hands and initiate their offense. And how about that superior passing?
Here is Hill. Curry passes to Embiid. And the layup falls. Embiid's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And showcasing that overwhelming strength, Embiid is so skilled at finishing over the aggressive defense.
There's Beal with the 3. That's good, and so Westbrook comes up with the assist. Westbrook's got 5 assists tonight.
A good look there, and he didn't waste it. His second 3 of the game.
Outside, Green. Embiid inside, guarded by Len. Embiid, no good.
Solid rebound there, and with the score like it is, that's an area where they can't afford to get lazy.
Westbrook passes to Len. Over Curry. And the dunk by Len.
Well, just terrific instincts right there from Alex Len on the offensive glass. Really impressive.
Passes it to Embiid. And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth quarter. He kicks it to Green. Outside Curry. Embiid trying to break loose.
And even though he lacks the size of some of the other bigs, that extra effort has allowed him to do some serious work here on the board.
Westbrook, whistle blows, bucket is good, and he'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach so far that we've seen for the Wizards?
And they've made the long range look like a layup at times in this one, guys.
Now, they've also jumped at every chance to attack the basket tonight. Just terrific penetration.
And the Wizards making a change here. Neto's checked in. And the free throw, no good.
You know what I admire about Russell Westbrook? Were there weaknesses to his game when he came in? No question about it. But his work habits, his desire to excel and improve have turned those weaknesses into strengths. Truly extraordinary.
The pass to Hachimura. Inside, second chance shot, and he connects with the jumper. Neto's got the lead up to 12 now for Washington.
And you see the ability to rise and fire from mid-range, even against that length.
Well, I'll tell you, I love that he's not afraid to take on the size mismatch there, Greg. It doesn't matter. Just make shots.
.151 left to play in the final quarter. Here's Westbrook. And it's off the back rim. No good. Over in the corner, Green. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Green's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for the 76ers. Here's Washington now. They're on a 13-5 run. Westbrook against Simmons. Bucket is good. Westbrook's got 6 in the quarter.
Well, in the screen and roll situation, Russell Westbrook may be the most difficult guard in the league. So smart, so tough.
Simmons on the wing. He's covered by Hachimura. And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blowing. And Washington called for the foul.
Shooting 2.
It's the first, and that brings them to within 10. He's off on the free throw, unable to get that second one to drop in.
You know, he doesn't shrink the lead as much as he should have. That hurts a bit.
And it looks like just playing the last bit of this one out in what should be a nice win here for Washington.
This is a game where the defense, steals specifically, generating a lot of opportunities.
And it created possessions for them, scoring opportunities, and that effort a big part of what will be a nice victory here tonight.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Russell Westbrook.
What a selfless effort tonight. He's done such a great job finding guys in their appropriate spots.
Hachimura with a screen on Green. From 13, and he overshot that one, missing. 6-second difference between the shot and game clock. Beyond the arc, Hachimura grabs the miss. And here's Westbrook. He'll bring it up for the Wizards. And so it's the Wizards with the W. Some good moments throughout this one, but they had the clear advantage down the stretch.
Yeah, I mean, I love the way they executed on both ends of the floor, completely under control for the vast majority of the game. And whenever there was a misstep, they just didn't allow it to fester, and that's why they're going to walk away with the win.
And now we'll go to David Aldridge, who's standing by with our player of the game. Take it away, David.
Thanks, Kevin. Russell, when do you know when to attack and when to lay off, when to pass and when to shoot?
I never know, man. I just see how the flow of the game is going. I try to stay in attack mode. That's what my team wants me to do, and I try to continue to do it.
Well, you were on your A game tonight, Russell. Thanks a lot. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that about wraps it up. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for tuning in. See you later.